From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Trey Turner makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Washington, center fielder number 7, Trey Turner.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Settling in now, Jason Worth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Harvey over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ground ball left side. Right has it. One there. On to Duda. A double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I really appreciate the way that Bryce Harper plays the game. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Daniel Murphy will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Harvey steps into his windup. 2-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Anthony Rendon stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nats leave a pair. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And striding in now is the center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
as Dribble Cabrera gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
From the stretch.
Nope,
Now a
that's a ball.
fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. On the ground near home. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Runner at first here, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Throw to the Lawrence. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region. So stepping in, number 27, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, I really like to see this out of a young player like this.
So striding in, number 9, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Yeah, nice job at showing off his speed there. We've heard he's got some wheels, so it was good that he chose to put them on display for these scouts. They love a guy that can run like this.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. The tag, and they got it. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Valencia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change.
0-2.
Stephen Lawrence will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera sprinting after it, and foul.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Come on, down.
And he is in there. Rick Pena stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Stephen Lawrence will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And that is through into right field for a single. Russ Paniagua will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll step off.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs here. Stephen Lawrence digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit hard toward first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2. And at the plate, Martin Figueroa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lawrence is right there, one down. Randy Roberts has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now to the plate, Stephen Lawrence. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Stephen Lawrence.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Stand up, stand up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, these scouts love seeing a guy that can drive the ball with it.
Brian Nakamura comes forward with 2 men in scoring position, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the... Raul Castro digs in here for his first appearance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ingebrigtsen is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Marshall Ayala, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Ibarra racing back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Doug Cotton digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Here we go.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Schaefer ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Stephen Lawrence strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
High in the air out to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Martin Figueroa will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Lawrence going back, still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Stephen Lawrence steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Stephen Lawrence.
Drive it right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make the turn. Look, pick it up.
Brian Nakamura will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ibarra moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly as this is now a 3-run lead. The tag, and they got him at third.
Hey, you got one.
Henry Castro will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lawrence is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stephen Lawrence will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Lifted in the air to right field. Ibarra is there, 1 away. In now, Stephen Lawrence. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go right here.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Right here now. Here we go.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, when you're playing...
Brian Nakamura strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Right here, kid.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
With the 17th pick in the second round, the Minnesota Twins select Stephen Lawrence, a center fielder from the East region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get to their pick, guys, what do you think of the most recent selection?
Well, I think it's a solid pick. At this point, teams are looking to grab...
And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Andres Tejeda gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Lawrence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's baseball. Stephen Lawrence steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So one run. So stepping in, number 18, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Stephen Lawrence gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And not only does he get himself...
At the plate, Matt Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no error. David Jang is into the box. Reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marquez moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Leading off the inning, Anthony Trujillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Lawrence is right there, 1 down. Jose Escobar is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out to center field. Lawrence is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stephen Lawrence will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Matt Ruiz strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Hosed.
So no runs.
Hey, now we've got 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll make it in as well. And they're on the board for the first time. Stephen Lawrence digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Center fielder number 20.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those... With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. Stepping in, Steven Lawrence, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lawrence.
Ripped on the ground to first.
Get here.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Josh Doyle will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lawrence moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So stepping in, number 28, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Steven Lawrence will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Crowley on the move. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Steven Lawrence will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and it's now 6-3.
What a sweet swing this guy has. This is a pretty big ballpark,
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
With the 23rd pick of the 2nd round, the Texas Rangers select Steven Lawrence, a center fielder from the East region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the 2nd round. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Striding into the box, Steven Lawrence, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one.
Number 30 steps in now.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6.
He's out.
On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. So stepping in, number 27, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gore is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here. Terrence Gore is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Oh, and he botches it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a...
2 outs.
Terrence Gore will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Come on, guys.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lawrence giving chase. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second. Now a third runner heading for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. Steven Lawrence will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing...
Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Steven Lawrence will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Number 30 stands in.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gore makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Jared Madrigal will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Robert Katnick will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bueno backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Brett Villalobos gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this
Rally,
late in a ballgame go untapped.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And David Cordova steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And there's out number 1. In now, Jonathan Bueno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lawrence moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stephen Lawrence will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Number 30 steps into the box. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now. Jared Madrigal will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here. Robert Katnick stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get him.
1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. We're back here on the MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor.
Come on, big guy.
Stephen Lawrence will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Number 30 settles into the box for his first chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. Jared Madrigal will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the... At the plate, Tom Brady. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lawrence is right there, 1 down. Tom Brady will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stephen Lawrence will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Number 30 steps in now.
Right here.
Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Make it yours.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Steven Lawrence stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Benitez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th.
Hey, we got one out here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Rincon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted the other way to left center. Lawrence on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Juan Trujillo will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Hey, we got 2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Katnick sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Leading off for
Steven Lawrence is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Shot toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Steven Lawrence stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
Runners on the move for second. That evens it up 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Naturals win this one. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Terrence Gore steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hodges takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Steven Lawrence will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Steven Lawrence
hit hard on the ground to third.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, Steven Lawrence stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Steven Lawrence
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gore racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Brandon Hodges stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand.
On the back,
and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead. Nicholas Tharp gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Jonathan Bueno. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Lawrence is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Stephen Lawrence steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Stephen Lawrence.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Juan Trujillo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Tharp backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stephen Lawrence strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Stephen Lawrence.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Brandon Hodges steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cordova near the bag at third, and that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Hey, come on now. Gotta hold him here.
Juan Trujillo steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Lawrence going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The run scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park.
Hey, strike him out. Touch up right here. Let's go.
Tom Brady will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the runner from second is in to score. In to score is the runner from first. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park. So a pivotal moment here is digging in now, Stephen Lawrence. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly...
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 2-0. Mark Canha was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-2. The Kansas City Royals had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field. The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Mitch Moreland was on at the plate blasting 2 long balls as Texas downed Cleveland 3-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. The Oakland Athletics total 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-6. Felix Hernandez got the win. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Mitch Moreland was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as Texas got the victory over Oakland 7-4.
Matt. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor.
Hey, nobody away.
Brandon Ikeda will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow Stephen Lawrence will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Riggin giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in, Jared Madrigal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting. Juan Lopez will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Rodriguez ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Nicholas Tharp will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. On the ground to short. This could be two. Backhanded to second for one. Dan Felton will stand in, and as you can see his home and road splits there, he's been a much better hitter away from home.
Come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Riggin moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stephen Lawrence walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Jared Madrigal will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop.
Halfway, have a look.
Riggin has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now to the plate, Juan Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hops this one up, just beyond the infield on the right side. Rodriguez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Nicholas Tharp stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 3 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front. Tom Riggin will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start...
Stephen Lawrence comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Hey, one pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Jared Madrigal will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on him.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Riggin looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, Stephen Lawrence. He singled his last time up.
Lawrence.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, it's just a little and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Tom Nam stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope.
No, he's in there.
Stephen Lawrence will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Frederick on the move. One down. Caden Ibanez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slow. The throw pulls him off the bag. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rough Riders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 10-8. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 10 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. For the Rockhounds, 8 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors, they left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.